There we go. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to our Life Story Africa training number 2. We are so excited that you are here. We are excited to have our coaches. We have people that are joining from Ghana and from Kenya, from West and the East. We have people from many countries, even Uganda and Sierra Leone. A lot of people are even listening later to the recording. So we apologize for changing the time this week. We had kind of some interesting things happening. So we are grateful that you are here, and we know more people will listen online later when they are free, because we have changed the day. So we are going to go ahead and get started today. Our first trainer is Christine. She is going to talk about the power of the vision and how you can create the vision that you want instead of what you don't. And then Timothy will go from there, talking about the importance of your words. So feel free to take notes. If you will save your questions, we will have time for questions at the end. We know everyone is busy tonight because we're on a different day. So we are going to just go a little faster through so that people can get to where they need to be. Okay, we won't keep you. Timothy and Christine, when you guys go, when you're finished, you can just hand off to each other. I think you know the schedule of what you're discussing, and we'll just do it like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Christine's going to kick us off with vision, and then Timothy, you're after.
All right.
Okay, my names are Christine, for those who are joining in today, and I'm a life story coach in Kenya. And today I'm so excited because when we talk about visions, the Bible says that where there is no vision, people perish. And the reason why we are here to talk about life story is because we want to align ourselves with our vision. And so last time I talked about visions, but today I'm going to talk about it again more, because what is the vision? Now, I'm not talking about the Bible vision, because already it has given us a pathway, like where there is no vision, people perish. And because we don't want to perish, what is our vision? So like my vision is to have a better job. So what does having a better job look like? What is my dream job? Then think about everything that you want the job to be like. Think about the things that are important to you, such as what you want to do and how you want to feel in that job. This is your vision. About what you want the job by thinking it through and writing all the details down. So what vision do you have for your job? For example, about the job, about the health, about money. So what is your vision? In all the areas that we talked about spirit, health, money, and others. Others could be about maybe, for example, I say, if I want money to educate my children, I have to work out the details of their education, including which school, fees, books, clothing, transportation, and the name. What amount of money will I need? So what is your vision for each area of your life? So where there's no vision, people perish. So what is your vision? And where do you want to go? How far do you want to go? You have to have all these details. You just don't say, I want my children to go to Aga Khan High School, and that is it. The vision is not, it's too shallow. Like you are not detailed. So you have to have those details. Like you can walk through it in your mind. You can see the picture in your mind. So that is about the vision. Maybe I'll hand it over to Becky. Are you still here? If there's something you can add on it, or Timothy, if there's something else you can add on it.
Timothy, you're muted. Timothy, you're muted, so you have to unmute yourself. Sorry, I muted you. You can unmute yourself.
Okay. We always know what we don't want. For example, we are used in saying,
Timothy's here. He's just muted. Just a second.
Okay. Okay, Timo.
Timothy, you have to unmute yourself. You're still muted. There you go.
Yeah, okay. So I was saying that you just hit the nail right on the top of the head. It's exactly so. Your vision should be clear. Okay, your vision should be clear. You must know what you want and go by every detail in order for you to achieve it. So, Christy, you are right. You are right on top of what you are saying. So, without vision, you cannot succeed. That's how it is. And not just a vision, it should be clear vision. Okay, it should be a clear vision, detailed vision, every step all the way to where you want to be. Okay, so that's actually what I heard Christy saying. That's all I can add to it for now. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
I was going to say, if he's done with adding to vision, he can just go ahead with the importance of
my job. So you need to change that from you need to change from I am too stressed from my job into saying you begin to say like I do my job calmly and easily. So you don't keep saying I am too stressed on my job. You start saying I do my job calmly. Another example is I will never get promotion that I deserve. Those are some of the limiting beliefs we are used to saying. I'll never get a promotion to promotion I deserve. So change it to I receive the promotion I deserve. I don't have any career goals. Change it to I have clear, focused career goals. So those are just small examples that we change from what we were used to thinking, because these are limited beliefs, into thinking, into seeing our ideal self. Like this is now my story. I do my job easily and calmly. Now that you have the clear vision of what you want in your job. So those are just some, but few statements about what you don't want to what you want. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Christy is right. No, so in these visions, you say your words is also very important when it comes to vision. Because if you don't know what you are talking about, if you are going forward, you'll be going backward. So words are very, very, very important. When you read James chapter 3, verse 1 to 10, it talks about the power of the tongue. The tongue is just a small member of the body. Okay? Even sometimes it is even hidden. You will not see it. If the person is standing up, there you will not see the tongue. Okay, if you see someone's tongue hanging out, you think that the person is sick. The tongue is always hidden, but it is very powerful. Okay, so our words are so powerful. When you are setting a vision, you should set positive vision by positive words. You should know what you are talking about. Okay, you should know that words are so powerful. Now, I want to emphasize on this. Sometimes we just speak without realizing the consequences of our words. They are so powerful. And if you don't take time, those words will come back and then destroy your life. So you must know what words that are proceeding from your mouth. You must watch your words carefully, because when you read Proverbs 18, verse 21, it says that death and life are in the power of the tongue. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. Now, if that is the case, it means that your words can give you life, and your words can also give you death. Now, what kind of vision are you trying to create for yourself? The kind of vision that you are trying to create for yourself will be determined with the words that you speak out. Okay? So if you are, sometimes we want to say that we want to talk about our health. Instead of talking positively, we say that I don't want to be sick. I don't want to be sick. Now, that don't will not be heard. So the only thing that the universe will hear is sick. Sick. Before you realize you'll be sick, you'll be surprised. Instead of saying that I don't want to be sick, it will be better you said, I am healthy. Okay? I am healthy. When you let positive words, encouraging words, and happy words come from your mouth, in fact, it also helps you to create more happiness in your life or in the life of others. Okay? So these are all very important that we should all be mindful of. And it also goes with what we think, because we cannot talk without thinking about it. As you become what you think about, so what you talk also comes to pass. You know, most of the times our minds are working against us. It is because it is because of how we are programmed. We were raised up in the environment that things are not working for us. You know, our parents, they were not financially sound. They live in poverty, a whole lot of things. And we grow in that environment. And our minds, our memory pick those things. Now, our mind first forms some kind of mechanism called paradigm. That paradigm is something that is now working to control your body or to control your life. So they use all your beliefs, all the things that you believe about. They form those things and then run your life with it. So any new things that are not part of your beliefs or your former beliefs will be rejected. Okay? They will all be rejected, which means that assuming that this thing that we are teaching can change your life, but it is not in your memory. It is not in your paradigm. It's not in your program. Okay? So your mind will not achieve it. You will not get it. It will sound as if you are just joking here. Okay? Now, there are ways that we're supposed to reprogram ourselves. You need to reprogram yourself so that you can be attuned with the present conditions so that your life can change for better. That's what this program is all about. Okay? Because you become what you think about, which simplifies or simply means that your present condition now concerning your finances, your health, your social life, your family, your relationship, everything is based on your previous thoughts. Now check these results. If this result is not good for you, assuming that you think that no, things are not good for me and things are not going on for me, then you should know that it's because of your previous thoughts, the way you were thinking in the past. Now you cannot continue doing the same thing over and over and over and expect to get different results. So you need to reprogram yourself. And unfortunately, you cannot do it. Okay? You cannot do it because most people are in prison, but they don't know that they are in prison. That is the hardest part of it. You know, those that the government arrested are in prison, they know that they are in prison. So they are trying to do everything possible to come out. But those who are outside living like you and I, moving all along, the kind of prison that we are in is so terrible that, and unfortunately, we don't know. So we just live comfortably in that prison. Okay, that is the hardest prison ever. Okay, because if you know that you are in prison, you are in poverty, things are not working for you, there are things that you're supposed to do that your life will change. But you feel that you are in comfort zone, so you not act. You remain there until you die. some kind of beliefs that we accumulated through our lives are turning against us. So many beliefs are turning against us. People believe that money is not important. Now, if you believe that money is important, assume that you tell your wife or your children that they are not important, or your friends that they are not important. Will they come closer to you? I'm not sure they will come because they are not important. Okay, people say money is not everything. It's true, money is not everything, but money has its own role in your life. Okay, there are so many beliefs that are working against us. People say that when they say people with a lot of money, they say that it's money rituals. Now, when people are rich and you term them as money ritualists, your mind will prevent you that you will not be rich, so that you also know not be termed as money ritualists. Okay, people think that you're supposed to work hard, very hard, before you can be rich. Fine. If it's working hard, what about those laborers in construction fields? Those who are carrying loads, heavy loads, are they not working hard enough than those sitting in the office? Okay, but are they rich? But these are all beliefs that are destroying our life. So many beliefs. Okay, so sometimes we have to make sure that we change this kind of beliefs, which you cannot do for yourself. By yourself, you cannot do by yourself unless someone coaches you. In fact, I was lucky to have a coach and mentor who is Becky Rogers, help me through it, and here I am today. So there are processes in life that you have to pass through. If you want to change your life, then you must change your thinking. You must change how your mind works. Okay? Your mind is always working through the things that you have accumulated in your brain, whether it's positive or negative. Your mind is working, feeding on them. And the words that we are speaking, those words which are also negative, are also working against you. So you are struggling, you are working, you are doing everything possible that your life will improve. But on the 31st December, getting to the 1st January, you will have a new resolution saying that last year wasn't good, you want this year to be good. Why? Because you are repeating the same thing over and over and over again. You become what you think about. It is true. So whatever is coming into your life is through the medium of your thought. Okay, it is through the medium of your thought. So when things are not working, check your thoughts. Check, what am I thinking? Check it. You can do it. And you must also check your words. Don't speak negatively. Speak things that will help you. Speak things that will inspire others. Tell people that, in fact, try to praise people, make them happy. When you are making them happy, you are making yourself happy. Okay? That's how God created us. God wants us all to live in happiness. Okay? We are all interwoven. We are all one family. So your happiness depends on my happiness. That is the reason why what is happening in Russia, Ukraine today is affecting the whole world, because we are all the same. Okay? So if you didn't take care of your thoughts, your words, and your actions, they will tend to harm you. Okay? So we should remember to read James chapter 3, verse 1 to 10. Or we should read the whole verse and see how powerful your tongue is. And then go to Proverbs 18:21. And it will also tell you that death and life are in the power of the tongue. So you should be careful. If my words can destroy me or can make me, then I should be careful of the words that I speak out. Okay? These are the things that we are talking about. Life story is all about you. Life story is all about you, not about your spouse, not your children, not your father, your mother, not anyone. It's about you. Okay? So you can change how you want your life to be, and your life will be the same. Okay? So, Becky, are you there?
Yep. Yep, I'm here.
Yeah.
Woo woo.
So-
Awesome. Thank you. Let's go to Christine is going to teach us about the creation of the world. And she's going to teach you the word rules for how to write your life story. So take really good notes on this part as well, because this is going to be your key to knowing how to rewrite your life story of the future, the life story that you want in the future. The word rules are going to be very important for you. So go ahead, Christina. Oh, you're muted. Sorry. Christine, you're muted. There you go.
So we are going to talk about the creative thinking, which is the creative mind, because the mind is our soil where we write whatever we want. So whatever we want is our goals, it is our dreams, but it is also like a garden. So whatever you plant in your garden, if you want to harvest tomatoes, actually you are not going to harvest mangoes because you planted the tomatoes. So you have to be very careful on what you want to achieve. So for example, I want to travel to the US. If you want to travel, then write down the details of the country you want to visit. You have to know where you want to go, and then make sure that you have everything ready. For example, you need your passport. You can't say you want to go to the US, yet you have not already started working on your passport. And who are you going to visit in the US? Which places do you want to see? And what exactly do you want to see happening in the US? So this is an example. If you want to travel, then write down the details of the countries that you want to visit, how long you want to travel, and for what do you want to see and do while where you want to stay, and the means by which you want to travel to. So it has to be more detailed. And because you can't say I'm going to go by bus to the US, you have to know that you have to fly. So you have to know how much is going to take, the ticket and everything, the visa and everything. So you have to do it. When you are writing your life story, you have to do it in the first person. And when you are writing it, you do it in the present tense, like it is already happening. Like, for example, I'll be going, I'm in the US. Like when you call me, I'm telling you, like, you know, I'm in the US and I'm doing something with Becky in the US. It's not like I'll be in the US or I will go to the US with Becky. I am doing something with Becky already in the US. So I'm writing it as if it is already happening. So when you are doing this in the present tense, you can see it in your mind. And that is the vision. Like that is how I vision myself for what I really want. And when you are doing this, always know what know the difference of what you want and what you don't want. I am bored with my relationship. Like I'm bored with my relationship. What do I need to say? I find fulfillment in my relationship. So I change from the limiting beliefs to something new that is very positive. Very clear, because what your mind is a garden, and whatever you plant in, the ideas you plant in, they will start germinating. So what do you really want? Know your thoughts. Know that your mind is the soil, your thoughts are the seeds, and your demonstration, the picture, is the plant. So what do you really want? Sometimes the universe does not care if you say something negative, like I can't find a life partner. You will end up from one relationship to another and you don't find the good partner. Why? Because you always say that like like my partner takes me for granted. Instead of saying that, you need to say, I am valued and I'm appreciated. Because if you plant the seed that my partner doesn't value me, that is, you will always see those kind of things. Like the pattern is going to go on. So you have to be, you have to know what you want. Like these are your seeds. The ideas are your seeds. And when you, ideas flies very fast. So you really have to know what you want, because that is your seed and it is going to grow. So is this what I really want? So you have to be very careful. For example, and I have my friends, my husband, I don't like my husband's friends. So instead of saying that, I need to say something like, I respect our differences, because what I want is not what he wants. My friends may not be his friends, but if I keep on saying I don't like his friends, those kind of friends will keep on coming. So what I say is that I respect our differences. This is my seed. So we are co-creators with God. And being co-creators with God, the world was created by what? God said, and let there be. And things started happening. We can read that from the book of Genesis. What are we creating? Since we are co-creators with God, what are we creating? We really have to be very clear and know exactly what we want. I think that is my take, unless Becky or Timothy, you have something to add on top of it.
Yeah, so talking about the writing of the vision is very, very important, as Christy said. You know, there are formulas that we use. You must write it in the first person, in the present tense, as if it is happening now, as Christy said. Okay. Sometimes people use the word I will, I shall, and other words that promote that the thing is in the future, which will not help, because if the thing is in the future, it means that you are not going to get it. Okay, you should write it as if it is happening right now at this very moment, and you are even enjoying. You must put more excitement into it so that you enjoy it yourself. Okay, so for instance, I read something about my mind. Okay, my mind. So I wrote that I'm so happy and grateful now that I have time on daily basis to develop myself spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally. I have a marvelous mind that is very sharper, faster in receiving and digesting information, and create wonderful ideas very quickly and solve issues very fastly. I am full of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. My creative power is always ascending higher and higher, and it keeps me above all. Now, these are something that I'm writing for myself. Okay? This is something that I'm writing for myself. So I decide the tune of my creation. Okay? I can decide to write it in a way that will inspire me. That when it comes, I will be very happy, because I know that whatever I'm going to write or whatever I'm writing, I'm going to receive it. So as a movie star or a movie script writer, what do you want your movie to be? Assume that you are the star of your life, which you are. Now, what will you want to write so that your life will become exactly like that? This is what we are teaching here. Okay? We help you how to write it in a way that it will help you, okay, to achieve exactly. Sometimes it goes beyond what you have written. Okay? If you put more energy and power into them, you can write about your body, your mind, your business, your social life, your family, everything, every aspect of it. You can write a life story about it. It helps you. Okay, it helps you to put things in proper perspective. In a way, you are telling God that, Father, this is what I want my life to be. Okay, this is what I want my life to be. So please direct it this way for me. Okay, most of us, if we are given the power to create our own life, in fact, I can assure you that we will create something that we will later on regret. Because most of us don't know what we want. Okay? We don't know what we want. Last, I was teaching some people, and I was asking, so what do you want in life? You say you want to be happy. How happy do you want to be? I want to be rich. How rich? Very rich. How rich? I want to, is it, you have to be specific when you want something. Okay? When you want something, you should be specific and know that whatever you are going to talk about or you are going to write should be properly detailed so that when it's coming, it will come exactly as you want it to be. So this is what I can add to what Christy said. It is very, very important. And as I was talking about the mind too, your mind is so powerful. There's no computer on this earth that can work faster like your mind. Okay? Your mind processes 11 million bits of information per second. You get me? Your mind processes 11 million bits of information per second. And out of this 11 million, only 40 to 50 can be conscious. Even assuming that 40 is conscious, can you recollect them? I'm not sure. But your mind processes 11 million bits of information per second. Okay, 11 million. Now, if that is the case, the question is, where is this information coming from? Where is this information coming from? This information are coming from your life, your experiences, your beliefs, the things that you pass through. These are where your information are coming from. And this is what the mind is processing. All the negativity, all the ugly ones, and then the positive ones. Your mind is processing them all. So this information that your mind kept and is processing are also running your life. As I've said earlier, they are running your life. So now that you want new things to come to you, the old program that is in the system, in your computer, is there to not allow the new one to come. That's why even the computer, you need updates. Because there are new versions, you need updates. And your brain needs updates all the time. How do you do that? You need someone to help you reprogram them. Okay? In fact, I know most people want to change, but change is not easy. Change means that you have to stretch yourself from your comfort zone to another area. You have to stretch yourself. Okay? That is what is called change. So if you want to change, you must change from your mind. Your attitude should change. You can't repeat things that you were doing last year, throughout the year, and then this year you do the same thing and expect different results. It will never work. It will never work. Okay? It will never work. So it is better that you know that, okay, if you are the architect of your life, what do you want to do? Reprogram yourself. You know, most people, one thing I realize is most people don't want to spend money on themselves. They can buy things for as a clothes and other things, but when it comes to their improvement, mental improvement, they don't want to do it. But that is the only way that you can improve your outer world. You need to you need to improve your inside first, the in world first. Then the out world will also be improved. Okay, so it is very, very important that you work on yourself. It is all about, this program is all about you. No one else. It's all about you. Okay, it's all about you. Just make sure that you know what you want in life. You know what you want in life and set goals to achieve them. Because what you want in life is your dream. Okay? And before your dreams, you must have a vision concerning your dream. The vision is to have a projection of the future concerning your dream. And then you set goals. Okay, the goals are the stepping stones that you step on to reach your vision. Okay, or to reach your dream. So goals are very, very important. And then intention are to help you take every step one by one on your goals. So they all work together, but they work one after the other. You have to set intention, okay? And then you have to set a goal, and then you set a goal on your dream, okay? And then start working on it. You must know what you want first, okay? You must know what you, most people, one thing I realize is when they want to imagine, they imagine something that is ugly. They imagine something that is wrong. They imagine that something that will be going wrong in their life, something that will destroy their life. Okay, people do not. Imagine themselves going to a journey and the car had accident and all those things. They are negative imagination. And when you continue visiting that area, you find yourself in that spot. And who will you blame then? It's you, because you created it. Okay, you are the creator, you are the architect of your life. God, you see, this make me understand God the more, because God make it clear for us that He has given us the key to create our life. That's why He said that you will become what you think about. So your thoughts, your words are so powerful. And if you write them, when you write them, they become more powerful and they begin to work immediately. So these are very, very important in life that you should know. Okay. I didn't know this thing earlier. And a lot of things happened in my life. But since I came to know them, my life has been transformed. Okay. My life has been transformed and things are going on well for me. It can also do the same. Man has no limit. The limit that you have is the one that you set for yourself, or you allow others to set for you. Without that, you have no limit. So, which means that age is just a number. It doesn't matter whether you're 100 years old or you are 2 years old. You can achieve your dream in life. Okay? You can achieve your dream. You can do whatever you want to do in life, provided you prepare for it. You must go the extra mile. Don't let anyone stop you. You can do it. That's the only thing. You can do it. Because the power is in you. You become what you think about. So it doesn't matter if you're supposed to spend money on yourself to upgrade yourself to a level that things will flow for you. Why not? Why can't you do it? Last year I spent $3,000 to improve myself. And do you know what I got? Last year, I set a goal of buying 10 cars. And within 6 months, I bought 6. I bought 7. I could have bought the 3, but I decided that no, we should go into real estate. So we started buying land and other things. This year, I set another intention, another goal, another vision, another dream. So when you know all these things, you realize that your life is always improved. One thing about this program is it's not a luck or a chance that will come only once in a lifetime and then it will go. No. This thing become your life. Okay? It become you. That's how you become. It keep on happening every minute, every day, every time in your life. And you are like, you become like a god yourself. You determine how you want your life to be. Okay? So it is very, very important. It is very, very, very important. If you know the importance of what we are teaching now. In fact, I'm not sure that you wait a minute before stepping on this program. It is very, very important. You can become what you think about. But my question is, are you in charge of your thoughts? Or your thoughts are in charge of you? That's the question. Are you in charge of your thoughts? Or your thoughts are in charge of you? Okay? If you are in charge of your thoughts, then you can create or you can become what you think about. But if your thoughts are in charge of you, then my brothers and sisters, you cannot go anywhere. Because the program in your thoughts are the program that has been recorded since your infancy till now. That is why someone is old today and has got married. But what transpired between the mother and the father when he was very young has been recorded in his or her mind. And that thing is affecting his or her marriage today. Can you believe that? What transpired when that child was 2 years, 3 years, 4 years old, between the father and the mother, the brain has recorded it. And when it comes to marriage today, that thing, that memory is now challenging his marriage. And the marriage is turning like what the father and the mother's marriage was. Okay? It happens, it seems to apply to all areas of your life: finances, business, social life. Those things that you've recorded earlier, they're all there and they are running your life. These are the 11 million bits of information your mind is processing all the time. And if you don't change this information and implant new ones in their place, then this program will keep on running until finally you are gone off the earth. And what do you think your Father in heaven will do? You'll be punished. If it's me, I'll punish you because you disobey. You waste my resources. Something that you could have done and create more happiness to yourself and others, you destroy it. Please, if you are lucky and you get a chance, you are on this call, know that you are not here by chance. Okay, you are not here by chance. You are here to improve your life. The chance has been given to you to improve your life. Take the necessary steps so that you can become what you decide or what you think about. It is very, very important. And you should never joke with these things. Your mind is working against you.
Mbao ziko mingi sana. Hizi sio mbao. Mbao ziko.
Looks like we lost him, but he's coming right back in. Hang on. You're back. Timothy, can you hear me? Okay, I think he still is connecting. So while he's connecting, how do you guys like that? How have these coaches they've been doing? They've been teaching you how to change the way your mind is working, right? How to change the way your mind is working. I think he's back. Timothy, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back. So your mind is working against you. It is based on the things that you have that have been programmed into your mind. So it's not your uncle who is the wizard, or the aunt who is the witch, or your grandmother who is struggling to get a good food to eat, but couldn't get. It's not them. It is your mind. Okay, it is your mind that is working against you. Unless you change that part, you change the program in your mind, and then focus on something that will help you, you will begin to suffer. You begin to struggle till you die. Okay, I said earlier that if you said money, there are people who say that money is not important. Assume that you tell your wife that she's not important. Will your wife take you seriously? Okay, so we should be careful of how we use our words or the things that we believe. Some of them are totally negative. Okay, some of them are totally negative. They are not helping us. Okay, so let us do our part. Let us try to improve our lives. That's why I said that people, so many people, those who are in the prison cells, they are in the prison. They know that they are in prison, so they are trying every means to get out. But the dangerous prison is where you are outside working like you and I. And things are not working for you, but you don't know where to turn to. And you don't know that it is in your brain. Okay? It is your brain. Your brain has been, I mean, as it's like if you wall yourself and then you are in the middle and there's no turning point for you. Okay? So most people are outside, but they are in prison, and they are in prison in their mind. They have crooked minds that they cannot develop. Okay? How can people, even very educated people, professors, be broke? How can that happen? Okay? It's not their fault, but it is how the program in the mind is working. Unless they change their program, they are educated enough, they are so knowledgeable. But there are laws governing the universe, please. There are laws governing the universe, and there are 12 laws. Okay? You must know how this thing works. If you know how they work, they work for you. But if you don't know them, they work against you. It's like there's a curfew in a town and you don't know. The curfew starts 6 o'clock and 7 o'clock you came out because you don't know. Will the police or will the law allow you to go because you don't know? I'm not sure. You will be punished. So there are laws in the system. There are natural laws. As the sun starts in the morning and the evening and then
In progress.
from the hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Am I on?
Yeah, I think you're back. You were
Okay.
low for a minute, but you're back.
Yeah, so this is how it is when you are you listening to me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So this is how it is when you are using your phone. People are calling me, that's why. So it is very important that you know that you have to, program your mind. There are professors, they are knowledgeable, they have all this knowledge, but they cannot transmute them into finance. They cannot get enough money to settle themselves, settle their bills and other things. Why? Because they don't know these things. There are laws governing the universe. Okay? So anytime that you know, you should know them. And then when you know them, they work for you. Okay? There's a law called that the cause and effect. We call it here the law of karma. Okay? Whatever you plant, you receive. All these are laws. We have a rainy season, you have a dry season. All these are laws. They are natural laws. And most of these laws govern our lives. Okay? So there are so many things that we should know and then prepare ourselves and then see how best we can help ourselves. Because God has given us all these things and give us the power so that we can create our own life. Now, if you are given the power to create your own life and you couldn't create it, who are you to blame? Okay? Who are you to blame? We have the law of vibration. We have the law of attraction. We have the law of divine oneness, the law of compensation, the law of polarity, the law of correspondence, inspired action, cause and effect, relativity, gender, perpetual transmutation of energy, and the law of rhythm. All these are laws and they are working. You're supposed to know these things. And when you know them, in fact, they all connive and then work for you. They all come together and work for you. They will help you achieve your goals in life. And God will use you. And in fact, when it happens like that, you are magnifying God's power. Okay? You are letting people know how good God is. Okay? And they will praise God through your actions, through your creativity. Okay? So it is very, very important that we do these things. We know that these are very, very important. Try to invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. And you see that life will be so sweet, so good. And every day will be a happy day for you. It is very, very, very important. No one can do it for you. It is you. It's all about you. Okay, it's all about you, not anyone else. So this is my words to you. I think you guys will take it and see how best you can transform your life to something positive, or so that you can become in charge of your thoughts. Okay, you'll be in charge of your thoughts and not your thoughts be in charge of you. Okay. Yeah, okay.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. How did these guys do? How did Christine and Timothy do today? I'm so happy they have been able to share. They have been using their life story for a long time. They're so good at it. They are so good at it, and they have learned. They have learned, and I think you can see the passion they have in their heart to teach you the things that have even helped them in their own life after all this time. So my next question for you is, now that you have listened to them, Christine has taught us about the power of vision and creating your vision. So I want to ask you a question. What else is possible for you? We spend a lot of time thinking of the reasons that things will not work. Oh, it won't work because of this. Oh, I don't have because of this. We have grown up our whole life saying the reasons why things won't happen, why things can't come to pass. So I want to encourage you this week, as you go on, to ask yourself, what else is possible? Let's look for the ways that things are possible. Let's look for the things that can happen. How big is your dream? How big is your dream? Or will you just let your brain put you in prison and tell you all of the things that you cannot do? Right? Okay, so I think did you have something, Timothy?
No, I'm okay.
Okay. Okay, so I think we are short on time. I know Christine she had to go to another meeting. I think she has probably already gone. So here's what we are going to do. We are getting ready to getting ready to launch our first life story workshop, and it's going to be in 4 parts over 4 weeks. So I will post the details in our group so that you will be able to see what we are doing. And then we are also starting our study group. Our study group is going to be a book group where we will send you an electronic copy of the book we are working on, the book we are reading, and then we will go through it together once a week. We will just work on a small piece each week. We'll read a small part, and then we will discuss. We will come together, we will join online, and we will learn about what we have read. And that is so that we can do some of this work that Timothy and Christine have done, where they are saying they have been working in their mind. They have been working to bring themselves out of the prison of the mind, right? And these are the ways that we do it. So look forward to our life story class. I will post about it. I'll post about it today. Also our study group, and then we'll post a schedule of our free trainings that we are doing that you can just come like this one. And we will have different topics that we will add, and that's how we will move forward from there. Okay.
Yeah.
I think next we will go into question and answer. So if anyone has any question they want to ask, you can put it in the chat. You can just type it in the chat, or you can unmute yourself if you want and just say, I have a question. I think you can raise your hand. There's a raise your hand feature that will tell us if you want to ask a question, and then a question to the coaches. If anyone has anything that you might want to ask, you can do it now, okay? While any questions are coming in, I will tell you what we will be doing in the life story class. Okay, we are going to give you many, many examples of how to write the word rules, how to write your life story with the word rules, and also give you ideas what things you can write about, okay? We are going to give you more in-depth instruction. I guess I should turn on my camera. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are going to give you very specific instructions on how to make your life story as powerful as possible, okay? Because we want you to not waste any time. We want you to start right now to be able to create these things that you are getting in your vision right now, okay?
That's okay.
We're going to give you a chance to have ask your questions and how to know when your seeds have sprouted. When you have planted your seeds, like Christine talked about, how will you know if they have sprouted? How will you know if they are growing? How will you know if they have started? And then what to do. We are going to teach you how to manage your mood and why that is so important. It's so important to manage your mood. And then we will actually be writing your life story. We'll be actually helping you, giving you feedback, making sure all of your word rules are right, making sure that you're getting everything in that you want to do. And that is the way it goes. Last time we talked small about that your income will match the 5 people that you hang around the most.
Yeah.
Right. Your income will match the 5 people that you hang around the most. So if we want to make more money, we have to hang around different people. Right? If you want to make more money, you have to hang around different people. So who are the people that you want to hang around? They are the people that make more money. They are the people that think in a different way. Because people who make more money than you do just think different. Even for myself right now, one of my mentors is in town. He's here in Accra with me. And even right now, he's also teaching me how to think about things in a different way, because he makes a lot more money than I do. And he sees everything in a different way than I do. And I'm working so that I can learn to see things like he does. It's very simple. So one way that we spend more time with different people is in this group, in our study group. In our study group, we will be studying the masters. We will be learning how they think. And that's one way you can spend time with people who will give you an update, like Timothy was talking about, an update on your brain. We need a brain update, right? Okay, let's go to questions. Let's see. Now I can't see where the hands were up. Who had questions? Okay. Mateus, did you have a question? Your hand was up. Where's my chat? We have questions. Let's see if we have any questions in the chat. Okay. If there are not any questions, then I think we will just plan to meet at our next training, and we will post it in the group, and we will post the details for our workshop as well. So I hope everyone has a great week. I'm happy that you were here. If you have questions, you can also post those in the chat. We had some great questions from last time, great questions from last week that were posted in the chat. And we are still we're going to do some special videos to answer your questions very well that you posted last time. So we are coming. It's going to be amazing. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Then see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.